Cancer, hello! Happy New Year to you all. Welcome back to those of you who have been here before, and welcome to those of you who it is your first time. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow of Tarot, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, really any placement. It's a general reading, so it's probably not going to resonate with everybody who watches it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You don't want to relate, you want to resonate. There's a difference, okay? There's been a change in the format of the way I'm doing readings. So I used to do weekly, and I grouped them into 4 by element: air, water, fire, earth, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But now what I'm doing is monthly and mid-monthly. So on the 1st and the 15th, I'll be doing readings, starting at Aries and going all the way through. So within the 7 days of both of those dates, we should have all of the readings up. You feel me? And you'll know who's coming next because it'll be in order. The other thing I'm doing differently, and I'm testing it out, is I do a morning pull and a night pull for myself pretty much every day. And yesterday it came to me to record it, so I did. And so I'm going to be posting morning pulls. There should be between 10 and 20 minutes, probably, hopefully. It's not really tarot reading. I mostly don't pull tarot in those. I pull a bunch of oracle cards, like a chakra card, a crystal card, sometimes a creator card, like for where to put my focus in the day, you know what I mean? And then like a generalized overall, this is where you are, and like a heart thoughts of the day, affirmation card. Do you feel me? So I am going to be doing that and posting those, and let me know if you like those, if you want those to keep coming or not. Okay. So today's reading, we're going to do a where are you now? Where does the universe want you to be? And what do you have to do to get there? And we're going to use tarot for that. And we're going to use, I think I have a bunch, but I think we're going to use the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Kris, who also is the creator of the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, the Muse, and the Light Seers Tarot, which I also have pulled. We are going to pull from Chakra Love, from the Caroline Myss, I'm not sure how to say her name, Archetype cards, and from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels first, to get an overall thing for you. And this is for the month. This is like where you'll be for the month. And of course that can change, of course. And I will be back in about 2 weeks with your mid-month check-in, just see where everybody is. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna light some incensio. All right, Cancerians. I feel like something's up with y'all. Also me, because I'm Cancer, Moon and Rising, but I feel more it's you guys. Something is up. Must smoke some. Keep looking over here because I had my camera on that side and then I switched it. So just bear with me. Okay. Supposed to be my kid who is a Cancer is supposed to be here doing their laundry. I was supposed to pick them up. But they're not answering because they're sleeping in their routine. And you know what? I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm not going to go crazy trying to wake you up. You got to learn, right? I'm going to do my Cancer reading and go on with my day and figure it out. They live with their dad. Okay. Are you ready? You ready? Let's see what chakra or chakras are relevant that you need to give attention to for this month of January 2022. I'm feeling 22. I don't know about you. Interesting. Everything will be alright if I'm next to you. You don't know about me, but I think you want to. Taylor. Did any of you go crazy for Red Taylor's version like me? It's my favorite Taylor album for sure. I feel so loud today. The Gemini reading was bananas. Okay. Didn't fall out, so I'm not going to take them, but I'll read them. Solar plexus and throat. Topaz and turquoise. Throat chakra, truth. Speak from your heart is the only thing worth listening to. Manifestation, solar plexus. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief and faith, right? Faith. Hey, let's see. You got 2. Okay. All of your chakras need to be in alignment, okay? Balance, harmony. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So these are the crystals that you should work with right now. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite. I have labradorite right here. Yes, okay. All your chakras. All your chakras and your root chakra. Ooh. Well, that would make sense, right? If your root chakra is off, it could throw the rest of them all off, right? Because that's your first one. Garnet, which I also pulled today, which is crazy. This is a rough garnet. Where's the... I keep forgetting. Security, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Yes, that's what I keep thinking. Like, I need to get out and go for a walk. I need to get out and go for a walk. It rained all day yesterday, so I did go for an exercise walk at one point, but it was late in the day. Okay. Harmony and security. Interesting. Let's see what archetype you are most embodying for the month of January. My Cancerian friends. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Hey. Oh. Wait, that was so not even meant. You'll see why in a second. Mother. Martyr. That's the bottom, okay? The light attribute of the martyr is learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. And the shadow is addiction to self-pity, which is not hard for Cancerians to do because we are the masters of emotions. So if we're not in alignment, we are not the master, you know? But guess what one we got? Prostitute. Sophia. You can Google Sophia Gnosticism. Gnosticism, I think. Prostitute, light attribute. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. There is a spirit here. Interesting. Okay. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. What? That squeaking noise. Do you hear it? Okay. Let's do your romance angel. So this is for relationships and matters of the heart. This is basically where your heart, the overall embodiment of your heart and relationships for the month of January. And then we'll put these together, and then we'll pull tarot. Then we'll get down to it. The tarot. I'm so happy to be back. I'm still trying to figure out this lighting and setup and whatever, but whatever. Woo! Hey! I can't wait to see what it... True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Soulmate. Yes. This is your soulmate. Okay. So clearly there's a conflict, right? There's something you're conflicted about, or you're in a conflict with someone that you are in a partnership with. Or you are alone. Because of conflicts, right? Okay, so I'm feeling like these are trauma wounds that have to do with worth and security of of 3D stuff, meaning, but like of looks, of what you look like, right? Your desirability, those type of things. That there's something that goes all the way back in your history, that part of you, that aspect of you where you have confidence in your beauty, that you are beautiful. Still don't know where the camera is, but I'm figuring now it's a little green dot. Okay. And that maybe you have put yourself in compromising situations that have like chipped away at little parts of your soul, and that your body was the bartering tool, was the currency. Your body, your worth, your value. Do you feel me? That's what I'm getting here. That there's something to do with that and with the relationship you're supposed to have. Now, this deck doesn't have the twin flame card. The soulmate card is the twin flame card. That's what I consider in this deck. So this is and true love. This is serious. This is a serious connection that you're either in or you're coming into. But clearly these are aspects that you need to heal. That need to be healed. Let's see how it works out. Yeah. Oh, now I'm not sure about the curious creature. No. It said yes. Well, it's also saying that. Oh, okay. We're going to take one from the White Witch Tarot, which is only Major Arcana. So I'm going to pull one and see what archetype, what Major Arcana the universe wants you to most embody. Or, hold on, I'm hearing your true self, your true spirit. Okay, your true spirit. I might switch that. I'm still learning how to listen to my intuition. Oh, see, I'm talking to the record button because I'm so used to being the camera there. I'm very sorry again, Cancerians. I wish these were live. It would be, I like doing one-on-one readings, but not that it would be one-on-one, but it would I just feel like that would be dope. But I think I I think I need over 1,000 followers or 10,000. And there's some number first before I can do that on YouTube off of my phone. And that's the best, clearest internet connection I have. I tried it once off of my Chromebook and it didn't record. It was awful. So I don't know why I'm talking about that. It doesn't matter. Okay. What? All right. Cancerians. I was holding them upside down and that came out. So if it's upside down, I'm going to put it in the right because the whole deck was upside down. The bottom is the Wheel of Fortune and what came out was the Lovers. It's about not standing in your own way. The Wheel of Fortune, the universe powers the wheel. It powers it. It keeps it spinning. We choose the direction by the choices we make. We point which direction the wheel turns, right? This is telling me that there might be a proclivity to self-sabotage, and that halts your growth. And part of it is, it's from trauma wounds, and feeling of worth and stuff like that. And fear, here we go again, fear of success, fear of succeeding, because somebody took that away from you. Someone took your confidence away from you. Someone took it away from you, like worked on it, actively worked on breaking you down in a way that made you doubt your worth through your appearance and your skills. I am so in the flow right now, so I apologize. I'm going to try to all over the place. I don't remember where I was going with that. I feel like that this is a major kink in the armor for you, this hurdle. And where the universe wants you to embody and who you are at your core is the Lovers. And that is self-actualized. That is when two entities who are self-actualized, so they've gone through the Ace of Cups, they've solidified and fortified their relationship with the source. They've then gone through the Two of Cups, where they are solid and ready and are ready to offer and come into a union, like, hey, let's do this, right? And so both parties do that, commit, agree, and consent. And then you get to the Lovers, which is the soulmate card, which is the twin flame card, which already came out, right? And when you get to the Lovers, that's when you're committed. Your communion, you are in communion. You are both self-actualized. You're both simultaneously uplifting one another and the source, and you're keeping it all moving. And this is it, when like that joining is solid. There's a pact. There's a vow. And the universe wants you to remember that part of you. Very Empress. You are beautiful and worthy of everything good and valuable just because you exist. And you are beautiful. If your beauty doesn't fit the standards, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the standards, right? Don't worry about being beautiful or being a certain size or looking a certain way. You got to shift the mindset, right? For the soul, from the soul. Think about these things. Get your hierarchical needs met, right? Sleep, food, movement, shelter. Get them met to the best of your abilities. Take care of your spiritual self and your physical self. Wow, I'm all over the place. Preserve your reserve so you can give from your overflow. Focus on those things, not on what you look like, not on how you appear. Does that make sense? Okay. Maybe you're doubting if your person, your partner, likes you for you or likes you for what you can do. Regardless of if your focus on your looks is from insecurity or over indulgence, but not from you, like whether you are considered conventionally or commonly stunningly beautiful or something, you know what I mean? Maybe you're getting too much of that and you don't know if the person likes you for you. So it could be either way, because there's a scale, right? And we're all on it somewhere. All of you watching are on that somewhere. You're going to fall in either one of those, or maybe a different one. Let me know in the comments how this is resonating with you and like what it looks like for you. Okay, we're using the Tarot of Curious Creatures. This deck is dope. We're getting one card for where you are, one card for where the universe wants you to be, and one card or more, whatever, for what you can do to get to where the universe wants you to be, right? The moon, which is Cancer. All right. We're not taking this one, but I'm going to look at it. The Five of Pentacles, which is feeling invisible, lack, not good enough, abandoned, unseen, right? Not honored, not respected. The Page of Pentacles is on the split. And the moon is on the bottom. The Ace of Cups for where we are right now. We. Huh. It's funny. Because I just talked about how you start at the Ace of Cups and you get to the Lovers, right? And the universe wants us. All right, I'm just going to put myself in here because I am Cancer. Normally, I don't do that, but I feel like this is relevant to me too. So I'm just going to, when I feel it, if I say we or us, then you know I'm resonating with that part, okay? Yes. My energy will not overtake the reading, to anybody who is wondering. It won't do that. Okay. Let's see where the universe wants you to be. Sideways. Okay, sideways. Yeah. So this way, this way, this way. Okay. Not sure about the, yeah, this is right. Okay. The orientation it was not right. I'll tell you, ooh. Okay. The split is the Moon. The bottom for the overall is the Magician. Six of Wands. Queen of Cups. Oh my God, what? Okay. Okay. The High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Magician. That's the underlying. That's outrageous. The King of Swords and the King of Cups are before that. This is insane. Okay. You have been through a lot. You and your person have been through a lot. If you don't have a person, you're going to have a person soon. They're coming in. And there's someone who values truth and clarity and transparency and who is emotionally mature and emotionally stable and psychic and in tune and intuitive and giving and still completely takes care of themselves. Do you feel me? You have done a lot of work and your intuition is strong and you are letting it thrive, and that's wonderful. You're manifesting this. I think you're both manifesting it. I think both of you are manifesting what you have. This is really exciting. Okay. So where you are is the Ace of Cups. Where the universe wants you to be is the Sun and the Ten of Cups. These were the ones that came out sideways. Hold on. Yeah, they are supposed to be. Hold on. No, the other. God. I'm sorry. Yeah, this way, because they're actually moving into the reverse. This is really interesting. We're going to definitely pull cards because this is a little bit confusing. And what I think is that it's different for all of you. You know what I mean? But this is very strong for all of you, so it's coming out strong. And so the universe wants you to be in the Sun and the Ten of Cups. The universe wants you to have all of your dreams come true. It's almost like the star, you know? It's like the reward that you've done for all of the stuff that you've been through. And the way to get there is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So that could be that you have been counting too much on yourself. You've been keeping too much to yourself, like keeping yourself isolated a little, or parts of you closed off. I don't know. This is really intriguing. Because you're in the Ace of Cups. Okay. You're in the Ace of Cups, and the universe wants you to get to the end, to the 10 and the Sun. So maybe you are holding yourself back. Let's pull a clarifier for the Ace of Cups. I'm just deciding what deck we're going to use. We might go Lenormand Tarot. Oh, we're going Light Seers. Okay. Also by the same woman. Okay, so what else can you tell us about this Ace of Cups and where Cancerians are right now. Reversals are really interesting. I'm going to split it. The Six of Cups came out but didn't flip out. That's the soulmate card, twin flame card. This is bananas. Okay. 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 The split is the Ten of Pentacles, which you also got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles to me is the happiest card in the deck because this is stability. It's long-term commitment. It's abundance. It's living in overflow and keeping your reserve full and generous and sharing and open and inclusive. It's everything. It's your legacy. It's the love of your life. It's the career of your life. It's the life of your life. And it's stable because you've done the work, right? That's on the split. What's on the bottom is the Nine of Swords. Underneath it is the Three of Cups and then the Tower. Okay, so, and before that is the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting a really strong feeling of regret. The Nine of Swords. I'm still trying to come up with a way that makes more sense to me to describe it, but how it's historically is you are having a nightmare and then you wake up and realize you're in a nightmare. So the takeaways from this are it's self-imposed, but what happened isn't self-imposed. But how you responded, how you're reacting is causing an intense amount of anguish and anxiety. Someone else or you have done something. So I don't usually count the Three of Cups as a third party card, but I'm feeling it in this, that there might have been some kind of indiscretion that might not even be with a person, but there's something that was Can you give me a card for the Three of Cups? I'm going to use the Lenormand Tarot. Don't know how to verbally explain this. The Chariot. The King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance. Give me a second. This is It's definitely already happened, okay? Both Cancer cards, okay? The Chariot and the Queen of Cups. So this is you. It's you. There's some kind of burden that you've been carrying, and I think it's a belief. I don't think it's a third party, not like that. It's like a esoteric third party, meaning like part of you hasn't been present during this union. You've withheld a part of you. Does that make sense? That's what I'm feeling. It's like you felt what your intuition is telling you to do. Maybe you didn't always follow it in the past. Or maybe you need to be in control. And maybe you have anxiety and you, when you get anxious, maybe something you do is like, when something happens, conflict, and you get triggered, you do more instead of doing less. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's some kind of very heavy pain that you've been carrying around, that you feel like you're bound to it. That's what I'm getting, okay? All right, but you also know that you're not at the same time. You're like equal in your awareness and your non-awareness. So what actually came out for the Ace of Cups was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups going into the reverse, but sideways, and the Five of Wands. So you're out here a million times. The Queen of Cups, I mean, I feel like it's like come up many, many times. I think that you're afraid of stability. You're afraid of it. Wait. Okay. It's like you've been searching or reaching for, and you are coming to a point. You're right here at a precipice. Hold on. There's such a gigantic visual difference with these cards. This does not fit in there, right? Wow, Cancer, this is... There's an air of competition. That's what's holding back, I think. This like feeling of like having to win or having to be the best or feeling like you're not, right? I think that it has made you compromise yourself. And you're aware of that, and you are actively, you've been desperately trying to not do that, and actively, I think in the past you were desperate to not do that anymore. And you've been actively not doing that, but there's still a little bit. Remember, the root chakra, security and harmony came up. The root chakra and all of your chakras are out of alignment right now. Is it, Cancer, that you are so self-sufficient that being with someone else is a challenge for you because it is part of your like defense mechanism? Oh, your moon and your rising, I feel like, are really going to make a difference in this. So maybe watch your moon and rising if it's not Cancer, okay? Because a Cancerian would feel totally comfortable in the Ace of Cups, right? And totally comfortable by nature, being in their emotions and like knowing how to navigate them, unless they got unlearned, you know what I mean? But being a water sign, having stability, like a solid, something solid underneath you is not, that's not what you're used to. It's more flowy. You know what I mean? I am not totally sure, and I'm just going to be straight up, but I'm going to pull cards, clarifiers for the Sun and the Ten of Cups and see if that can help, because I'm confused. Okay. I'm deciding what deck. I'm going to use the Curious Creatures for the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. King of Swords again. Two of Swords on the bottom. The Devil. The Four of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Wow. All right. Wow. All right. Hold on. So you have some kind of air sign, or you have air in your chart. It's been a battle for you with this person. I'm going to show you the cards. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. So it's definitely a betrayal and deception of some sort. The Seven of Swords is that, is lying. It's the liar, cheater, stealer card, right? It's like taking the best and leaving someone depleted, slightly depleted, right? So I'm feeling like passive aggressiveness. The King of Swords is not you. I know that it's not you. So that is Aquarius. But it could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But it's the card of Aquarius. There's something about the King of Swords, whoever that represents in your life, which would be someone who can be authoritarian, can be authoritative, can be stoic sometimes, but it's somebody, and can be really fucking cruel in the reverse, like really, really cruel and super cold and distant, like extreme. But in the upright is emotionally balanced and is able to detach from their emotions in order to enact the truth, right? To make sure the truth is shared, is upheld, you know what I mean? And the Devil, I keep seeing the King of Swords and the Devil as the same. But what I think with the Devil is it's coming on your side. Like you are untrusting. So you either see this person as the devil, no, it's you. It's how you view something. It's felt like a really long fight for you to defend who you are, to get what you are, what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? To get what is yours. Like an uphill battle that your whole life, that's what I'm feeling like. That you've had legitimate reasons to fight for things that other people have just had very easily and didn't have to worry about. And because of that, you carry still like this fear of abandonment and this fear of not being good enough, the fear of a lack, you know what I mean? More of the fear of abandonment. But it is fear of abandonment, but I feel like it's fear of abandonment in a different way. Like if you don't hit some standard that someone else establishes, then the person is going to leave. You feel me? I'm going to pull another card on the King of Swords, but I'm feeling like the universe wants you to trust in this person and wants you to trust in yourself and wants you to not cheat yourself of your happiest, of the happiest happy you can ever have, the Sun and the Ten of Cups. I want to pull a card. What am I going to use? So many decks right now. I'm going to use the same one. Nope. It's not that one. Okay. Something is going on. Hold on. The Goddess Tarot. Okay. Using the Goddess Tarot. What can you tell us about the King of Swords for Cancer? About, yeah. Yeah, temperance. Balance. Yeah, Yamana. It's sideways. It was sideways, going into the reverse. So, yes, you can trust this person. Maybe things are moving slower than you wanted. And the universe is asking you to have faith, to remember who you are, and to have faith in the timing, the way that the timing is working out. And the bottom is the Hierophant. This is a soul, we already know this, right? We've already established. This is a super powerful connection. This is your divine counterpart, your twin flame. If this is a reconciliation, it's coming back together. If you don't have this person yet, and these things that I'm talking about, the insecurities, that all resonates really strongly with you, this is what's coming in. This is what's, the Ace of Cups is right here for you, for those of you not with a person. And working on those aspects of self where you feel less than is what's going to bring in the Sun and the Ten of Cups, right? Trusting that you're enough, that you're capable, that you are equal to the person you're with too, right? Okay. All these major arcana. There's so many decks out too. Okay, so the way that the universe wants you to get there is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I am going to pull a card on that. I'm going to use the Goddess cards. Strength. Oh no. That's funny. The Hermit. See, that's why I don't guess. I know all these things, but like there's so many things that I need to remember in a day, I forget them, even though I know these things. So I have lists of stuff, but even still. And when there's Roman numerals, I don't know what the hell's going on. Contemplation, Chang-O. The Hermit. Going into the reverse. Okay, so this is trusting yourself. Look at the Three of Swords is on the bottom, right? Not letting this be don't get stuck in this anymore. Don't carry this anymore. Don't let this be the fuel don't let this be the source that fuels you, okay? Go inside. You are inside. Don't get stuck on being in hermit mode. Don't get stuck here. There's still some little bit of things to tweak, right? The Martyr came out and the Prostitute. Accentuate the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. The universe wants you to recognize that part of your calling is to be in service to other beings. And this union partnership is going to be part of that. There's going to be part of that. I'm also hearing, do not wait for the union to uplift yourself and to start being in service. Do it now. This union is going to complement where you are. And if it doesn't, it's not the right one. You feel me? Don't get stuck in isolation mode. Don't keep withdrawing big parts of yourself. It's time to be open. It's time for you to open it back up again. Wow, that was so long and so many cards to say what was probably you. Probably like, I know this. I would love to hear in the comments. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Pentacles underneath the Three of Swords. Threes, right? Challenges. Transitions. Threes are transitions. Okay, we're gonna pick. We're gonna do one last pull for you. Oh, I'm gonna do the Lantern Oracle because that's what I'm feeling. The Guardian Angel card is what I use for Gemini. We'll see. We might use both, but we'll see what comes out in this. I'll know. Okay, I'm moving these because it's bananas over here. Wow. That was really insane. Not insane. Intense. I've been like not myself. I feel like I'm just super a channel right now and stuff is just coming through unfiltered that I would not say myself or would not say the way that myself is saying it. Okay. Oh, we're going to split these because these stick together a little sometimes. Strength of vulnerability. The unknown. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Repair. And you got two. So let's see. Assistance with access is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. And metamorphosis, power and strength lie within our surrender to change. And the numbers are 11, which is life purpose, and 10, which is completion. That's a very compelling visual. Look at that. So this is where you've been, and this is where you're meant to be. Look at the difference visually. She's solid, she's strong, but look at still all that she's carrying, right? Alone, when this is her true nature. Well, I'll read them. Oh my God, they're in order too. They're in order, 10 and 11. Jesus, Lord. You guys are like really, really magical and powerful right now. Everything really is going the way it should be. This is just a little nudge from the universe of like, this is the little tweaks you need to make, and then boom, it's going to be right there. Don't lose faith if that right there isn't for another year. Do you feel me? Understand that that'll happen when it's meant to, when you're able to carry it, when you're able to handle what's coming, positive or negative. If you're in a low vibe, you're not going to be, how long are you going to be able to carry something positive? If you know what I mean? So we got to get ourselves in that place and maintain it before we get like, you know, what's coming to us. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. Maidenhood is a time of limited autonomy. It is the budding stage of underdeveloped mental, physical, and emotional capacities. It is also a period in which there is the least distortion clouding our connection to spirit self. So something happened to you in adolescence, something significant in adolescence maybe, or younger, but if that resonates for any of you and you are comfortable sharing it, I would love to hear your story in the comments. No worries either way. Conversely, the older we get, the more autonomy we have and the more estranged we are from our spirit self. If you're not nurturing it, yes. Throughout life, we require the assistance of others, circumstances, and the world in order to grow. Totally right. True. Yes. Whether or not we like it, acknowledge it, or accept it, a time will come when we cannot ignore that we can neither do everything alone nor have everything done for us. prostitute is jumping back in my head right there. We must learn the middle way of active and receptive living with and amongst others in the world. Remind me, I hope, that I'm going to say something about Sophia with the prostitute. It just popped up in my head. So, if part of your mission, if this resonates with you, is you are drawn to people and it's usually very sexual and you feel it very strong, and there have been lots of it where the sexual chemistry was life-altering, okay? And you in the past have attributed that, like, you gave it a lot of weight, so you got involved with people who were lower vibe, right? And it was very confusing for you. You may be an aspect of Sophia, who it's the Trinity, right? She's the Holy Spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It broke off of the source. And her mission and purpose, and I 1000% resonate with this, and it came to me channeled during sex, and I had no idea who Sophia was, okay? Her mission is to reconnect beings, energies, source with the source. And the number one way is sexual. And that could be prostitute. You feel me? There might be, however that resonates for you, I feel like that there might be something in there that is causing one last chink in the armor, okay? I don't know how. The maiden holds a key that illuminates. Look up Thunder Perfect Mind. It's a poem. And it starts with, I am the whore and the Holy One. The maiden holds a key that illuminates her surroundings. She is pointing the key toward her chest, where she believes the lock to be. Oh my God. I just had an idea for a tattoo. However, her conscious attention and desire are not enough to find the keyhole and unlock her way into all that is within. The maiden requires assistance to discover the full spectrum of who she is. This is the same for every one of us. That's a mirror, okay? Not someone who completes you, but someone who, when you're around, you see your best self, because that's who they see and that's the space they hold for you. You feel me? You can't get your value from someone else, but support and being a mirror is a way to build your value that you already have, to remember it, to reclaim it. Do you understand there's a difference, okay? Like the maiden, we all hold the key to ourselves and simultaneously remain in need of an interdependent relationship with other people, places, and situations to assist us in accessing the full terrain of our spirit self. The maiden supports you through a time of asking for help and accepting it from those who are genuinely of pure source, love, and light. That's what the Three of Pentacles is, right? And the Hermit, getting out of that and asking, putting yourself out there and being open and letting yourself be vulnerable. But you can be vulnerable because you've done so much work on yourself that your roots are firmly planted. This last part is a mind thing. You feel me? May you allow yourself the time to seek out those knowledgeable and willing to assist you in learning how to access and embody your full power and purpose. I haven't drank any water, sorry. Oh my God, Cancerians, I'm so sorry for this fucked up reading. I'm just gonna be me because, whatever. Oh, okay. Throughout your journey of self-discovery, remember to practice discernment and trust your intuition on whether someone, a situation, thing, or place is safe and right for you now. Always receive with gratitude and love that which is wholeheartedly and transparently given. So maybe you've self-sabotaged yourself and held yourself back in the telling yourself it's because you're not sure if you can trust the person, but you know the truth deep down, and you're just holding yourself off because it's causing you anxiety. Attention is your key to everywhere and everything and anything. Spirit self is accessed through the experience of being in harmonious communion, harmony with the world, situations, and others. Your external reality is both the reflection, remember, of and the aperture into your inner portal. To know who you are is to experience yourself in relation to what it seems you are not. Okay, so I have a tattoo, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you, or you can see it through here. I scry, and that was my scrying mirror just fell. I scry during. All right, can you see this? There's not a lot of space right here. This is like it. It's very packed. See if you can see this. No, where is it? I have keys on my back. They go up my spine. I don't know why you can't see them right now. Hopefully you can see them. See that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but that was the tattoo idea I had. I have all these keys on my back, and it's symbolic. It's who am I going to trust enough? Who's going to be committed enough? Who is real enough to unlock all those, right? And then the key on the chest. Maybe I should put a lock on the chest. Interesting, right? Okay. Metamorphosis. Your last card. This is over an hour. Okay. While many forces, circumstances, and events significantly impact, constrain, and direct our lives, we still have many choices. The trick is to recognize where they are and deliberately choose and therefore shape the overall transformative outcome we experience. The nature of life is an ongoing invitation, and at times challenges us to participate in its perpetual metamorphosis. Creative perception, critical thinking, authentic action, and courage can assist us in making the most of the choices available to us. Our decisions are how we adapt and come to own and know ourselves through any significant change that is not of our choosing. The maiden struggles to let go of maidenhood. She clings to the androgyny of girlhood and steadfastly resists the onset of puberty that is propelling her out of the most insular chapter of life. Change is a process of decay, clearing, regeneration, and renewal through growth that is typically challenging, messy, and emotional. Like the maiden, we too can feel overwhelmed, confused, and even traumatized in the face of change. Even in instances where the change has been desired and self-initiated, it can still feel disruptive and like an intrusion because it's uncomfortable when it's something you're not used to, you know? You may be at a point where something needs to give. There may also be a significant past change that remains unprocessed and therefore disruptively unassimilated to your current situation. Whether or not the impending or past change is wanted, be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Tend lovingly to any feelings of confusion, dislocation, fear, anger, frustration, or loss. Take the time to recognize and act on the choices you currently have and base your decisions on what will meet any needs that your adaptation process requires. Wow. You might want to rewatch this and write notes, yeah? Let go of what is letting go of you. Allow the tide of time to take what it wants back into the ocean of life and release new treasures upon your shore. Always ask yourself, what is in my power to choose right now? What choice do I want to make here and why? Is this decision ultimately from a place of self-love? If you are not sure, ask yourself, is the choice aligned with what pure source love would choose for itself? So this is about discernment and trust, right? Yes. And letting go of when you've done all this work, so the letting go of what's letting go of you, that doesn't have to be like a person letting go of you, though it could manifest that way. It could be you have hired your frequency, and so your low vibe is letting you go because it can't hold on to you anymore. But because it's all you know, and because it's new, right? You're in hermit and you've been like alone. It feels weird, and so you're fighting it and you're trying to hold on. Do you feel me? So think about it like in like abstract, wide, broad ways. Okay. Cancer, thank you so much for putting up with me throughout this because it's been bananas. Yes, thank you. I hope that this helped and I hope that it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments or just leave a like or a dislike. I can't see who leaves likes or dislikes. I just see that they're there. I can't even see all my followers. You know, just depends. Okay. So thank you so much for coming and sharing your energy with me. And I will see you again in about 2 weeks for the mid-month check-in. And also check out, I have a playlist called Morning Pull. I'm probably going to put an S on there. Morning Pulls. Morning Pull kind of sounds weird. Sounds very weird. So you could check that out in the meantime and see if any of those resonate with you. I haven't been titling them, but maybe I will start to do that so that people can just come and scroll through, and because right now they're just dates, right? Okay. All right. Thank you. Till next time. Sweet travels. Bye-bye.